John Krasinski stars in Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Ghost War, but he admits that he hasn't consulted with Harrison Ford about playing the heroic CIA agent. Krasinski took over the role of Jack Ryan in 2018, starring in Prime Video's popular action series, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, for 4 seasons. Jack Ryan now headlines his first feature film since 2014, which premieres on May 20 on Prime Video. Krasinski is the 5th actor to portray Jack Ryan, and the first to lead a TV series about Tom Clancy's American hero. Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, Ben Affleck, and Chris Pine previously played Jack Ryan in a series of theatrical movies, although Affleck and Pine's versions were unsuccessful reboots. Harrison Ford's version of Jack Ryan is arguably the most iconic movie version of the character. At the press junket for Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Ghost War, John Krasinski revealed to ScreenRant's Liam Crowley that he never met with Harrison Ford to commiserate about playing Jack Ryan. Krasinski's reason, however, is understandable given Ford's superstar status. John also delved into Jack Ryan's most important trait that he connects with, Ryan's feeling of morality. See Krasinski's quotes below. ScreenRant: John, my colleague, also named John, is a big Jack Ryan fan, and he drew the most parallels between your iteration of Jack Ryan and Harrison Ford's. I was curious if you ever had the chance to chat with Harrison about your mutual character? John Krasinski: I have not had a chance to talk to Harrison, and I don't know that I'd be cognizant or conscious for that conversation, because I'd be so blown away to be in his presence. ScreenRant: What other aspects of Jack Ryan were you trying to make your own, so to speak? Because it's a character that's been played before. Especially with a feature film, you're playing with a different runtime here. John Krasinski: I think at the end of the day, there's obviously traits that you hope people connect to in all the characters, which is his feeling of morality. The idea that he goes from being a guy who believes that the world's black and white to realizing that the world being in gray is actually something that tests you to navigate through to decide whether you're a good and decent person. So, I think all those are the things that I bonded to when I was a kid. I sort of leaned less into seeing what other actors did and more about what I really believed was the best part of the character. Harrison Ford took over the role of Jack Ryan from Alec Baldwin after 1990's The Hunt for Red October. Ford's dogged straight shooter became the gold standard version of Tom Clancy's hero on screen. Ford played Jack Ryan in 1992's Patriot Games and 1994's Clear and Present Danger, where he famously scolded the corrupt President of the United States with, "How dare you, sir?" However, many Tom Clancy aficionados feel that John Krasinski is now the definitive Jack Ryan after his 4 successful seasons on Prime Video from 2018 to 2023. As producer and co-writer, as well as the leading man, Krasinski has personally charted Jack Ryan's streaming triumphs. John now hopes that Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Ghost War can kick off a new series of Jack Ryan movies. Although he never consulted Harrison Ford about Jack Ryan, John Krasinski previously said that Ford is who he took inspiration from when he took over the role. Krasinski's Jack is a 21st-century update who takes on relevant geopolitical crises, whereas Ford's was a post-Cold War hero derived from Tom Clancy's novels. Yet both versions share red-blooded heroism and a desire to protect America. Unlike Harrison Ford's Jack Ryan, John Krasinski's hero has yet to become deputy director of the CIA or marry Dr. Kathy Muller, played by Abby Cornish in the Prime Video series. Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Ghost War again leaves Kathy behind and introduces a new female co-lead, British agent Emma Marlowe, Sienna Miller, who joins Jack's team, which includes James Greer, Wendell Pierce, and Mike November, Michael Kelly. Directed by Andrew Bernstein, with a story and screenplay co-written by John Krasinski, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Ghost War hopes to transition Jack Ryan to a movie franchise on Prime Video. Harrison Ford's 1990s blockbusters were the last time fans thought highly of Jack Ryan movies, but John Krasinski aims to be for streaming what Ford was for the theatrical films based on Tom Clancy's American hero.